Do you feel like the dollar has peaked? And if it has, what does that mean for emerging market assets?
Yeah, I think clearly last week when the Fed, we've entered almost a currency war. We've decided we will be very easy on our monetary policy. We'll do anything we can to help our stock market. So I think that's going to take some dollar pressure off.
So what benefits?
Most of EM will benefit. I think places like India are going to be really interesting. I think that's an interesting growth story. I think South America can rebound, especially if we can clean up what's going on in Venezuela. I just would avoid Turkey right now.
And why don't we have a move to dollar as a safe haven? I mean, I understand the Fed has indicated they're going to be more accommodative, but in general, it feels like people are going into the dollar as the turmoil around the world increases.
And I think the Fed's just trying to offset some of that, right? We've had a very strong dollar rally, and really the Fed, I think, stepping in and saying, okay, A, we're going to be a little bit more, easy in terms of monetary policy. B, you don't need to come to us, and we're pushing people away effectively.
So if you have a world where you're looking at like central bank convergence, but to the loosening side versus a year ago when it was going to be to the hiking cycle, how do you view what the ECB versus the Fed is going to do? I mean, TD Securities says they see a 10 basis point cut in September. In December, they see different language coming out in July, and how that plays out then in the currency market.
I think the ECB's hands are tied a little bit. I already hate negative rates. I think negative rates are a bad thing. I'm sure we're headed that direction next time we have a recession here. So I think they're going to have to do things more like an LTRO, more sorts of QE, whereas I think here we will see the rate cuts.
Where will you see the biggest uplift for EM with the weakening dollar? Because EM is not all the same.
Correct. Again, I think it's going to be Asia. I think Asia benefits a lot. I think maybe Latin America. I don't think we're going to see any big progress in the Middle East or Eastern Europe. Just I think there's too many confusing elements going on there.
What else do you wind up staying away from? If you wind up seeing sort of the ECB versus Fed push and pull, when you still have some idiosyncratic risk, whether you're looking at EM or not?
I think mostly Turkey we stay away from.
Yeah.
Right now, again, I'm more leaning slightly bullish. I think the Fed really, opened their kimono last week and said, we are going to help markets, we're going to help risk assets. So I'm a little bit bullish short term. I'm not sure that this is actually going to work. I don't think it's the right trade longer term, but I think right now we got to be a little bit bullish, which is why I like energy. I think it benefits from the Fed, and because it's underperformed, you might see some catch up.